This is our 24th lecture. This is our 24th lecture. In this lecture, we will discuss Mundell-Fleming model and aggregate demand curve. In the last semester, in the principle of macroeconomics, already you have learned the derivation of aggregate demand curve in the closed economy. In the closed economy, aggregate demand curve is derived from IS curve and LM curve. With the intersection of IS curve and LM curve in the closed economy, when net export is equal to 0 and income equal to C plus I plus G, not net export, okay, and LM curve is positive slope in the closed economy. But now we are going to share Mundell-Fleming model and aggregate demand. Here we want to discuss aggregate demand curve under Mundell-Fleming model. In other words, how to derive aggregate demand curve in the small open economy. पहले आपने क्लोज इकोनॉमी केस में एग्रीगेट डिमांड कर्व लास्ट सेमेस्टर में ड्राइव किया था. अब हम Mundell-Fleming मॉडल के अंदर अब हम स्मॉल ओपन इकोनॉमी केस में एग्रीगेट डिमांड कर्व ड्राइव करेंगे. So now we are going to discuss the assumptions. In the beginning of Mundell-Fleming model, one of our assumption was price level was assumed fixed. In the Mundell-Fleming model, price level was assumed fixed, no change in price level. Okay, so here price level was fixed. In the last lectures, although we did not discuss in detail, but price level was fixed. Okay, now we have to derive aggregate demand curve. To derive the aggregate demand curve, consider the impact of change in price in the Mundell-Fleming model. अब हम क्या देखेंगे? Now we want to see the impact of price change in the Mundell-Fleming model. In the beginning of Mundell-Fleming model, we assume that price level is fixed. Now we assume that price level changes. As price level changes, then what happened to the Mundell-Fleming model? Now again, let's see the Mundell-Fleming model equations. IS equations, as you know already. LM equation, as you know already. IS steric, LM steric mean this is the different one because here we want to discuss aggregate demand curve. R steric equal to local real interest rates. Okay. So these two equations are are very important, which one already we have done. But here we say little change. The price level is not fixed. Before that, there was a fixed price level in the small open economy. Now price level is changed. What happens when price level is changed. Okay. Now, derivation of aggregate demand curve. Okay. How we derive aggregate demand curve? This is very simple till now. Again, exchange rate is on the vertical axis. Income level is on the horizontal axis. IS curve with steric with the black color. LM curve with blue colored. Our first equilibrium point is over here, where exchange rate is 1. And income level is Y1. So here, equilibrium exchange rate is P1 and equilibrium income level is Y1. And price level is P1. Price level is P1. As you know that real money supply equal to M over P, that price level. So that is a P1. Okay. This equilibrium points, we will draw this equilibrium points vertically below. We draw a graph. We draw this equilibrium points toward the below graph to at price level 1. Please come down, move down to the below diagram. At this equilibrium point, we are here. Where income level is Y1, that is over here. At this income level, we assume that price level is P1. Price level is P1. Now, for a while, for some moments, you ignore the aggregate demand green colored line. Just ignore for a moment. Just you think this point, where equilibrium level of income is Y1 and price level is P1. Because in aggregate demand curve, we take prices on vertical axis instead of exchange rates. And income is on horizontal axis. Okay? Income is same on the horizontal axis. Now we draw this equilibrium point to the below diagram. At this point, income level is same Y1 and our price level is P1. Which one we assume? This one is the initial price level. Okay. Now, we assume that price level is increased. As price level increase, you come on here, money supply equation. As price level increases, as price level increases, then M over P, real money supply decreases. Again, please. As general price level in the economy increases, then real money supply M over P decreases. क्यों डिनोमिनेटर बढ़ गया है? डिनोमिनेटर के बढ़ने से ओवरऑल टर्म डिक्रीज हो जाएगी. As real money supply decreases, LM curve shift left. LM curve shift left, as you see over here with the orange color LM2. At price level 2, P2. At P2, now we are at this equilibrium point in the Mundell-Fleming model, where equilibrium exchange rate is E2, equilibrium income level is Y2. Now, draw this equilibrium toward the below diagram. We draw over here. And we reach y2 because, and because price level increase, you increase price level. Any points? Definitely price level increase. हम increase लेंगे चाहे वो कोई भी point हो सकता है ये point हो जाता है, हो सकता है ये point हो जाता है. Just assume this price level P1 to P2 price level क्या होगा बेटा? प्राइस लेवल के इंक्रीज होने से हमें नेक्स्ट पॉइंट कौन सा मिल गया? ये वाला. दिस इज अ पॉइंट वेयर मंडल फ्लेमिंग मॉडल इक्विलिब्रियम is formed at P2. Now we have 2 points. First point, second point. Join 2 points and draw a line, and we derive aggregate demand curve. Now, as price level increases, think about that. As price level increases, exchange rate increases. As exchange rate increases, net export decreases and output level decreases. So as price level increases, output level decreases. So therefore, aggregate demand curve has negative slope. Aggregate demand curve is negatively sloped curve. Why aggregate demand curve is negatively sloped? This is the question. Aggregate demand curve is negatively sloped. The reason is that as price level increases, income level decreases. As price level increases, exchange rate increases, net export decreases. As a result, income level decreases. Now, join these 2 points. As price level increases, income level decreases. So, there is a negative relationship between price and output level, income level. Here is the wise output level. So as price increases, definitely इसका impact क्या हो गया? Aggregate demand decreases. So here y is the aggregate demand output level. So as price level increases, aggregate demand decreases. So therefore, we derive aggregate demand curve from Mundell Fleming model with the change in price level, which was assumed fixed in the beginning of Mundell Fleming model. Aggregate demand curve हमने कैसे derive किया? प्राइस को चेंज करने के साथ. जैसे ही प्राइस लेवल चेंज होता है, प्राइस लेवल चेंज होने का इम्पैक्ट क्या होता है? आपका इनकम लेवल कम हो जाता है, आपके एग्रीगेट डिमांड कम हो जाता है. As price level increases from blue color to orange color, income level decreases, aggregate demand decreases from blue color Y1 to orange color Y2. So this is the derivation of aggregate demand. So hopefully you have done this thing. So whether this is from the short run to long run. So here now we are aggregate supply curve. Now we move from aggregates we are going to discuss short run aggregate supply curve and long run aggregate supply curve. This is so easy. So I think we will discuss After which this thing, maybe we will skip, maybe we will continue this chapter, and one chapter is left, maybe one chapter or more is left. Which one we will do after it? If you have any question, you can ask now. Here I am for you. जी बेटा, आपको कोई किसी